This was me in the early years of medical school, where despite planning my time, week, and schedule, I could never keep on top of my tasks and found myself constantly falling behind. But fast forward a few years later, I've been able to excel through my intense studies while balancing 3 jobs. Here's how. Hi, my name is Liddy. I'm a UK medic, empowering you to achieve your academic, professional, and personal goals. One of the reasons why you can't get through your weekly schedule and always feel as though there is so much to do is because you haven't mastered the art of substitution. Substitution is replacing one task with another due to the adjustment of your priorities in a given season. There is a time for everything and there is a season for everything. You need a focus in each season to ensure that you are putting the time and effort towards the right activities on a weekly and daily basis. Without this focus, you're going to try and do a bit of everything and actually end up distributing time disproportionately to the wrong activities. For example, my medical degree is split up into different modules and tasks that lead to this main goal of final. And finals is the period of time in which students sit their final year exams to try and pass and make it to the next academic year. Before every module at medical school that is essentially leading up to this main goal of finals, I always set out my top academic priority. In the first half of the year, my top priority might be to get through as many deadlines as possible, like essays or hospital placement. Later on in the year, I might realize, oh snap, I'm getting closer to finals and exam season. So I begin to shift my focus on learning all the relevant material that I need to know for my exam. But I only have a limited amount of hours on a daily basis, so something needs to give for me to make space for this new priority. So this means that to make space for this new academic priority that needs my time and attention more imminently, I now need to conclude my previous top priority of meeting deadlines, put it to the side so that I can now insert this new priority of learning relevant material for my exam. Of course, all of your academic activities will naturally overlap, but the main point is, in every element of your life, whether academia, personal or professional, there should be a singular focus and overarching priority for a given season. This is just one practical way that I use substitution in my academic life to ensure that I meet my deadlines, pass my exams adequately, and also have time to do all of these cool things that I get up to alongside medical school. You can take this practice and apply it to different areas of your life, like your professional life, spirituality, or even wellness. Before we continue, 76% of you who currently watch this channel are not subscribed. Thank you to the 24% of you who are, but if you haven't already, click the button as it really does help with our channel and the content we put out. The next tip that can help you plan your week for success is simplifying your schedule. I heard someone once say, what is your business actually achieving? Guys, when I heard it, I was like, ouch. But it's so true. You're running around like a headless chicken. You always have things to do. Your calendar is all maxed out. But when we look at how fruitful your output is, you haven't even come close to tipping the scale of what you're working towards. And this doesn't mean you haven't been working hard, but it means that the work you have been doing hasn't been relevant to the specific situation at hand. This could look like trying to get top grades with reading and re-highlighting your notes as your main and only study method, or trying to complete a work project by spending all of your time responding to emails without making enough time for actual execution and delivery of that project. It can even be trying to reach certain gym goals or spending all of your time on Notion making meal or workout plans without actually going to the gym to put in the physical effort. Sometimes less is more and you need to put your focus towards what truly matters. Get rid of things from your schedule or list of commitments that simply don't need to be there. It's better to do 1 or 2 things really well than trying to juggle too many things beyond your capacity. What is that busyness actually achieving for you? Recognizing and addressing these issues will help you regain control over your life and free up space for meaningful work that actually leads you to your goals and your ambitions. And talking about regaining control of your life, let's talk about planning for your lazy self. Lazy self refers to the lazy version of you. Those moments when you lack motivation or energy to engage in activities that require a level of effort and focus. It's the part of you that might procrastinate, avoid responsibilities, and seek instant gratification, like binging on Netflix or extra sleep instead of striving towards long-term goals. Planning for your lazy self involves recognizing that productivity fluctuates. This is very normal and these moments would occur. Even your favorite productivity YouTubers have their lazy selves. So taking proactive steps can help reduce its impact on your productivity. The main way I do this is by incorporating appropriate buffer periods. Let me explain what that is. This means deliberately allocating extra time between activities to accommodate for unexpected circumstances that may occur. By inserting buffer periods into your schedule, you allow for flexibility and account for the times where you may not be productive as you would have liked to have been. You can add these buffer periods on a monthly basis, a weekly basis, or even a daily basis by implementing it into your daily to-do list, by adding transitions between different activities. So with my daily schedule, for example, you will always find a 10-minute gap between different activities that I need to get through during the day. An example of how I do this on a weekly/monthly basis, however, is with my medical school studies. I usually give myself 6 weeks as a rule of thumb for intense studying leading up to my end of year exams. And since learning about planning for my lazy self, I always add an additional 2 weeks of additional revision time because I know that during this time, things will come up that are probably out of my control. I will also realistically have days where I'm just not in the mood to study or be as productive. So instead of creating an unrealistic study schedule that will really stress me out and leave me feeling so panicked, I instead plan for my lazy self, which really reduces the chaoticness of exam season by even a little bit. Adding buffer periods into your schedule improves productivity and leads to more of an efficient use of your time. Once you perfect your schedule, it's now time to ensure that the time you put to the side for your studying or getting work done is actually fruitful. And this is achieved by refining your focus and avoiding procrastination. So be sure to check out this video here if you want to fix your focus and be more productive every day. Let me know in the comments down below what I should make a video on next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in a new video next time. Bye!